Okay, so here is this $100 kit that from 84 to like 2000 something Rangers. It comes with the fan, of course. It comes with a relay with a fuse, and it also came with this detachable connection. But the kit didn't come with the things you need to use for the, oh, there it is. I guess it did. So this is the first time I'm actually going to install one of these electric fans. Should be pretty simple enough. It also came with a temperature sending unit. And I believe the video I found, a real one, is next to the oil filter. So we're going to go look there. First, we need to change the oil, because it'll be easier to get access to this old one without the oil filter there. All right, first things first, drain the oil. Then I'll show you where the pretty, so pretty. Now the oil filter, let's see, 2022, October 1st. That'll fall later and I'll forget about it. Now, so right here, right there, this right here is allegedly the temperature switch, or the temperature sensor. Up top, right there, this one, right there, is your oil pressure sensor. So we remove this, and coolant comes out. That's our man right there. Let's go ahead and install the fan in there first. So it comes with these screws, like this. Screws, bolts, and nuts. This. And they do match up with here. And there's exact holes down the bottom down here. Let's go ahead and install it. Like so. That's like a perfect fit, dude. Couldn't get any better than that. I went ahead and cut little notches here to make sure this part fits now. And it works pretty well. Yeah. Okay, I went ahead and attached this to the ground. There's the ground right there. And then I need to attach this relay to the wall and figure out how to run these wires. So, there's the inline fuse, I should say. I also went ahead and detached the temperature switch wire and the oil pressure switch wire. And that one, that is right here. It is red and white. So red solid and white stripe. So I just need to cut that out, run the next wire to the relay from here, test it out. First I'm going to test it out with just the relay before I do anything. I just need to set up, and then I pulled out the power distribution box, pulled all that out, found the, I believe this is the ignition on wire that goes to a diode here. So I'm trying to pull out and not break. I don't want to break it. Okay. All right, I think I might have to do a new plan. Instead of attaching it to the temperature switch, I'm just going to direct it straight to the ignition module. Why? Because relay 87 is only this long. It's not going to reach, and I don't have the wire anywhere to extend it that way. And it'd probably be best just to be on automatically when you turn on the key. It's simpler, and I'll just run the fuse line to it and call it a day. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's just simpler. All right, grounded, attached to the red light green wire. So that should be the power on ignition module. And there's my tester, ignitiones. And let's see if it makes red. There it is, it's red. All right, all I gotta do is wire it through there. You're probably wondering why I'm doing this. Well, it's already 1 a.m., okay? All I have time now these days is weekends at night, because I'd rather spend time with my kids, my family, and do this while they're here, you know? Plus, I just got a new job, and it's a drive. So, yeah.
Upon doing all the rewiring stuff and wiring it just straight to the ignition on, wired the red and green, I realized I could just trace the wire back to all the connections right next to the whole fuse box and just tap it in there, but I didn't think of that at the time, and I just realized it while I was doing it. Then I was already almost done, and there I am thinking about it, like, should I just start over? Nope, just go with it. It's just about 2 a.m. and it'll be fine. This will work just fine and stuff like that. You know, things you learn along the way is how this goes. Learn it along the way. Now just place it all back together, and now we just need to test it all out.
Okay. There's one more thing to hook up, and we should be good. Okay, it's all wired up, and let's see if it'll start. Or let's see if it'll turn on with just the key and the ignition. There it goes. There it is. Cool. That'll do, Pig, that'll do. Oh, that's much cooler. Yep, that's it. New fan. That'll keep it cool. Alright. New fan in. Right? Sure. I should have probably done it the right way, but I'm going to do it the really late at night way. That's how I did it. So, let's get everything back together and put the oil back in. Let's do that. I was told that Wix is pretty good. So we're going with a Wix. That's all done. One of you mentioned to me that I need to use Valvoline Restore Protect. So what I do, I listened, alright? One of you commented on my short with the Marvel Mystery Oil and suggested it. And also my new mechanic buddy, who I turn to now, is suggested it too. So 5 quarts. So yeah, this is my last video on this Ranger. Very last video. Add more. And this, I had to get a new car for economy. So we're doing that. Yep, right at the top. Right at the top. Now remember that weird rattle sound I had? Well, it's gone. Must have been the timing belt the entire time because it was kind of loose, old, and maybe stretched a little bit. I think the timing belt was the whole issue to begin with. But yeah, there's like no rattle anymore at all. Whatsoever. I still didn't get a chance to do this ABS brake thing. But it is what it is. Got brakes. Warm up, buddy, come on. I think that's well, I think that about does it. Fan installed. Last thing I did on the Ranger. Ammo can Ranger. Going to a new home. Thanks for making it this far, I guess. If you did, comment if you made it this far. And like and subscribe. All those things that are helpful, I've been told. Yeah. Bye.